This is just a disclaimer, just to say that I do now swear in my videos, so if you do not like swearing or you're offended by it, please stop watching now. If you are not bothered by that, then I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, hi guys and welcome to the My Eco Lifestyle build overview. So I'm going to be looking at everything in the Build By catalogue. Some stuff will be only obtainable via like the fabricator and stuff like that, so we won't be able to see those items, I don't think, because I assume they're not going to be in the catalogue. But we're going to look at everything that is in the catalogue. We are currently in Newcrest. This is not where we're going to live. There was just no empty lots in the area that I wanted to live in, but we are going to live in the Green Harbour, and we're going to start off in a very industrial area. So I've just placed 2 long walls and a roof, and we are going to look at everything. So let's just go show all, and then I will filter by Eco Lifestyle. Okay, so we're starting off with beds. Okay. Oh, this is very... Oh, I kind of like that with the it's almost like a blanket with like the tassels and stuff, but it's only part way up. That's interesting. And it looks like these have been slotted together. I assume this is something that's supposed to be like homemade. Maybe that's why that is only a small section, is because it's kind of sewed on and it's just a part of a blanket. But let's look at the other colour schemes. So we've got pink, nice green. Ooh. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. And then we've got another one kind of similar but with 2 pillows. That's interesting. Very interesting. Let's look at colours again. So I assume they're going to be the same colours. Yeah, pretty much. Very similar colours, not quite the same I don't think. But yeah, that's nice. Then we got a double bed, which is pretty much the same as that. Oh, but we got this. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know what it's supposed to be. It's obviously supposed to be like that they've pulled 2 pieces of 2 different duvet covers and sewed them together, I think, but it looks weird. It's not. It's okay. If it didn't have that, like if it had just had like 2 different colours to show that it was 2 different things sewn together, I think it would have been fine. Or maybe even just one, like hemming, whatever you'd call this. I think it'd be better. But yeah, I think I prefer the 2 single beds over that. Is this a toddler bed? Oh, I was really hoping we were going to get another toddler bed. Oh, and it's got a little roof. And it's got a little mobile thing. It's even got a teddy bear in there. Oh, that's so cute. Does the teddy change, or is it just change colour? Oh, actually the teddy doesn't change colour, but that's fine. Ooh, this is really nice. I really like this. Very much. Let's look at this chair. So it looks like it's got writing on. No, oops. The writing doesn't change. I wonder what it's supposed to say. Very nice. I think these styles of chairs are very nice. It's quite old-fashioned. The colours are a little bit... I feel like the colours don't match the style of the chair, like the design of it, but it's okay. I think it would have been nicer if it was just plain. Maybe still have the text. I feel like they should have had the text or the lines. They shouldn't have had both. And then we've got this chair. I'm just going to put these out here. Okay, so that looks weird. That looks like a piece of a ladder. Although maybe that's intentional, because it could be that, again, this is something that is recycled and they've used a piece of the ladder for the back part of the chair. I mean, we did get ladders like in this kind of space of time. It was the free update, but it was the Eco Lifestyle free update. So, I mean, not completely impossible. It's pretty nice, actually. The colours are okay. It's got that stripe again, and it's not too over the top. Yeah, I think this is quite nice. Maybe more of an outdoorsy chair though. This I think is really strange. I feel like the little like bumps just look really strange. I think if that was just plain straight down the side, because I kind of like how they've done the back of it, but I think the actual seat section just looks really odd and I'm not a big fan of it. This, I think these two look very modern, which I quite like. Let's assume these are going to be similar colours. Oh, they're slightly different. Yeah, very modern. I like these. I do like these a lot. Yeah, those chairs are really nice. Let's look at this couch. Okay, so we're obviously going for the theme of the writing and these lines. That's obviously the coherent pattern they're going for. I like these. I like that they've got a different thing on every pillow. Yeah, this is pretty good. Again with these wood styles. Yeah, I like the couch as well. What is this? Oh. What is this? Is this a seat? Seat of cultivation. I don't know if they're supposed to be fake or whether they're real, but it's supposed to be like plants on the back of the... I assume it's supposed to be a bench, but I'm not 100% sure. And then I assume this part is supposed to be metal. That's weird. I think maybe as an outdoors thing, like a bench, I think it would look okay, but that's really strange. Like I probably wouldn't use that inside a house. It's also very long. Yeah, it seems like it's a little bit chunkier. So that's 3. That is also 3, but it kind of goes further outwards towards the boundaries, so it looks quite a bit longer. Yeah, I probably wouldn't use that much. Ooh. Again, quite modern. It looks very thin. Oh yes. Yes, I like it. I like this couch as well. I feel like this one looks a bit more rustic and old-fashioned, and then you've got that which is a bit more modern. I feel like they've tried to go a bit of both, where they've tried to go with something a little bit more modern and also chuck some more old-fashioned things in there. So you've got these two chairs I think are a little bit less modern, and then these are really modern, and then you've got this is quite modern. That's just weird, and then that's quite old-fashioned. And we got the Sun Lounger. I don't think I've ever used... No, I think I have used them, just not very often. Very modern again. It's very nice. It kind of looks like... They kind of remind me of... like a dentist chair though. Which is really strange. But yeah. I like them. I feel like you only really have them if you have a pool, and my Sims never really have a pool. So, got another dining table. Ooh. It Does that? Oh, that's strange how that's kind of extended slightly below. It's okay. I guess maybe... Oh, I think I get what it's supposed to be. So that's obviously where the legs would be. So I think that's there because it's supposed to represent how they've pulled two tables together. Which is interesting. It's a pretty long table as well. So you could obviously have... Yes, you can fit 3 of these chairs on the side, so it's one of the really long tables. And then you've got a... What are these called? I can't remember. But one of these, which is very nice, very modern again, very clean. And I like that you've got those. I kind of wish it would have been nice if they'd have brought a version out where that was empty, and then you could put whatever you wanted in there. But yeah, nice colours as well. Nice basic colours. Yeah, I like that. We've got another table which is just... Oh, it's similar, but there's actually a pattern on it. Ooh. I like how they've still tried to incorporate the same colours, but they have done things slightly differently, like the legs are a little bit different. So they've broke it up. Still with the kind of sections. Yes, I like that. And it's smaller as well. Don't know why. Can we still... What happens if we still put... Oh. Oh. I think... Oh, this is like a hallway table. What are they called? I don't want to go out of this because it will cancel out my tags, I think. The... Is it a console? It's not... Is it a console table? I can't remember. I'm sure you understand what I mean. And then you've got a similar one, but it's like extended out by the sides, and it's slightly taller. But yeah, these are the ones that you put in like the hallways and stuff, and just put like decorations on them, whereas that's an actual dining table. So the colours are going to be the same. You've got a little round table. Now, is this one that we can put? No, so this is an end table. I want to know what they did with the bottoms. Ooh, nice. Yes, very, very basic, but I like it. And this one's a little bit more interesting. Ooh. Is this... That's interesting. What colours have we got? Okay. I quite like that one. I feel like you would maybe have this in like an artist's room. Maybe. I don't think this is a very universal thing. What's this? This is a like coffee table. Oh, hang on. Oh. We got that. It's like got paint on it. That one's got writing on it. That one's just got some random colours on. And you've obviously got some plain colours. It is extremely big though. This is the only thing. I don't like this size of coffee table because it's 4x4. That is huge. That's literally... That's 2/3 of the bed. That is humongous. Yeah, I don't like those size of things. Personally. I think they usually look pretty nice. I think this looks very nice. I like how they've done the legs as well, where it's not like one on each corner. They've kind of got them connected there. And I think... No, I thought it was glass, but it's not. I don't think. Okay, do those actually change colour? They don't. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. It kind of looks like it might fold... No, it wouldn't fold down because the legs... but I think it's again supposed to be 3 different sections together, I think. But yeah, I wouldn't use it because of its size, which is annoying, but what can you do? Oh, is this a hanging one? Oh. Oh, so you can put it up. Oh, that's very nice. Very modern again. So you can obviously put plants or anything you want on that. I like how it's 3 sections as well, and you've already got things on there. Can I? Oh, it'll be above, won't it? Yes, ooh. I like this. I think this is really nice. Yes, I like that. And then you've got this. It's okay. I like that colour swatch. I'm not a huge fan of it. I think it kind of, it's a bit much. I think it sticks out too much. I almost feel like it could be a bit smaller. But yeah, it's okay. And then these. You could put like a trophy in there, that's nice. I like how they're double layered as well, so it's almost like they've put like a box within a box. Let's look at the colours. Very nice. Do those actually stick out? No, they don't. Okay, that's good. I like this. I like that one. Then we have, oh, I like this. Like a little cabinet thing. I like this flower that they use. It's really pretty. Like the little bowl with the flowers and the little leaves, and then that vase with the candle. That's really nice. Let's look at the colours. I think the majority of the colours are going to be the same, but yeah, I really like that. Okay. Oh, so this is obviously very much something you'd have in a laundry room, which is nice. You've got pillows there, got different blankets and stuff. The only thing with having something up there, oh no, it's alright actually. I think it probably would have been better to not have something on the top of it though. Yeah, I like that as well. And then we've got another bookshelf, a little bit smaller. Probably more of a kid's one because you've got 2 hangers. So then they could maybe hang like their bag up, or like maybe like something for their like school uniform or something. And then some little books as well. Yeah, I quite like that. Quite abstract as well with the shape of it. What is this? Oh. This is similar to that, where it's a bit of a storage unit, but this one's more for gardening, so you've got some plant pots in there. I think you've got like a little ladder. I guess it could be a bit more universal, and then you've got a bag of leaves. Yeah, that's interesting. Ooh, that one's got some green on the door. Nice. Okay, and then we've got a sink. It's quite industrial looking. Not industrial, like rustic. Very rustic looking. Oh, you got one with the rainbow on. That's really nice. And there's a garden hose as well. Because these, I assume, would be off the grid, are they? No. Oh, but also, I forgot to mention, in this pack you obviously have like, there's a water consumption rate, and there's also an electricity rate. We haven't got to anything that's electricity yet. What's this? This power consumption rate. So, the higher your power consumption and water consumption rates, the more industrial you are. So there are certain things, which we will get to those items in a bit, that you can do to actually help reduce your usage. I don't necessarily, from what I understand or how I would assume it would work, is that you've got a certain consumption level, but then you'd have to go over a certain amount, because you obviously have to wash and eat, so you're going to need some amount of electricity or some amount of water consumption. So there are means to actually collect that so that you're not having to pay for it and like use a more industrial way of getting it, if that makes sense. So yeah, we got that, and we got another sink, which is like a huge like stone basin with a little glass section on, I think. Is that glass? Yeah, it's glass. That's nice. Very modern again. This is a toilet, so similar style. Don't know why there's glass in that section. That's a little bit strange. And there's a bath of it as well. Okay, so let's look at the colour swatch. I'm just going to do the one item because they're going to be the same. Oh, that's nice. There's a pink one where the glass is pink. So again, very modern. Very modern, very abstract. I think they are nice. I don't know how often I use them though. What's this? This is the candle making. So this is one of the skill. I'm pretty sure it's a skill. Does it say actually? No, it doesn't. But I know that there's a fizzing station skill. So I assume there's a candle making skill as well. I'm hoping it doesn't just come under handy. That would be really frustrating. So you can actually make candles, and the candles that you make, when you use them, they actually burn down over time, which is really nice. I don't know. There is a candle making mod which I have tried out, and like all the different candles, the majority of them would have their own specific moodlet. So I don't know if they've done that as well, but that would be nice. So I never really care about the colours of these sort of items, to be honest, but they're pretty nice. I like that you've got the splatters of candles there as well. I'm assuming those sort of things, maybe the splatters wouldn't disappear, but I would think that maybe this would kind of change as you're using it, a little rack, but I don't know. Who knows? And then you've got the fizzing station, so you can use this, you can put in different ingredients and it will make a juice, like a carbonated, I think it's supposed to be soda, I don't think it's supposed to be alcohol, but I'm not sure. Yeah, but you put the ingredients in and then I think you leave it, and I think it will take different amount of times depending on how many items you put in, I think. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a skill. So I think Jaina's going to be doing that, I think. She's going to have a garden and she's going to be doing that. So yeah, that's what she's going to be doing. And this is the fabricator. I don't know if this might be a skill, but I can't remember. So this, I think it's essentially a 3D printer. So you can use bits and pieces which are a new item / currency. That you can use to make items. I'm not sure if this is a skill or not though. I like the white look. Oh, there's a green one, a little bit more alien-esque. There's orange one. The colours are pretty nice. And then we've got a new, what are they called? Like stall table. Very nice. I like the little banner thing on it. Oh, and there's different ones. Oh, nice. One with the freezer bunny on. I like these. I think these are a really nice way, using these sorts of tables and doing the yard sales is a really nice way of selling items if you don't necessarily want your sim to have a job, but you still want them to make money. So I do really like using those. What is this? Is this one of the Footloose beverage? Okay. I don't know if we're supposed to be able to put this down. I almost want to go into... Just want to see what happens. Hire a vendor. So it's a stall. I don't know if we're supposed to be able to purchase it like this. But it looks very nice actually. I really like the look of it. Love the style. Huh? A little bit glitchy there when you click on that. It kind of glitches out a little bit. But yeah. Very nice. I love that with the green. It's really nice. So this is purely a coffee, from what I can tell, coffee or like a beverage stall. Because I don't know if we've got one of those yet. I think we normally have a mixed one. They probably do some things, but I think its main goal is to... Oh, I cancelled out my thing. I knew I was going to do that. Is to provide you with drinks. Okay. I think we jumped a little bit, but it's fine. So we've got another set of shelves. I like this style again. I really like that. We've got different pictures. Oh, that's cool. I love that plant. Those plants are really nice. I really like this style. I think these are some of my favourites. I think I prefer that to the, like those three. I think I prefer this design with the like metal kind of framing. And then we've got an insect farm. Now I don't know... No, I think you actually put the insects in yourself. So these are similar to the bee boxes, where you can... There's obviously bugs in them. And you can interact with them, you can care for the bugs, and they will give you fuel. Now, G-Baby said that she couldn't figure out how to use the fuel. She couldn't sell it, and she didn't really understand how to use it. So we're assuming that you use it in a generator, but she said the generators are industrial, which I think is weird, because, like, I think this is the generator. Yeah, industrial, it says 7. So I don't understand why you'd use that if you're trying to go green when the fuel that you'd be getting from this would surely be green. Which I find that really weird. Maybe we're not fully understanding it. Like, we'll see, I'm sure I'll find out. But that was really strange to me. And there are 4 different bugs. I think the one of the bugs I think you can eat as well. I think you can collect them and eat them. It might be all of them, but I can't remember. But yeah, so they've got... So that'll obviously be which bug it is. You've got the health and the hunger. And then you've got collection. Oh, so what you can collect from it. That's nice. And the colours are pretty nice. I like the one... I like that one. It looks like the children have decorated it. They've got like the handprints on and then the rainbow again. That's nice. And we'll obviously look at those when we get into the gameplay. And then we have a vertical garden. I'm really excited to try these out. So it's kind of like the planter boxes, but you've got 2 things. Now I don't know if you can put 2 different plants in them. I would assume so. Because if you can, that would be really, really good, and it would save a lot of space. And if you can, I might try and utilize these in my room challenge, because I think they would really help with the garden. So yeah, she's definitely going to be using some of these. And all of the colours are really nice as well. I love the white one, it's really nice. Very nice and clean as well. And this is a dew collector, so there are 2 different types. So I think that one is just a little bit better. Yeah, so the other one's a bit better. So I'll just show you them side by side. So as you can see, this one is a little bit more rustic and kind of thrown together. Like you can see there's sellotape taping it together. It looks kind of dirty, whereas this one looks like... It looks a lot more professional. It's even literally got a logo on the actual collecting thing. But yeah, So these collect water so that you can use that instead of like purchasing water, so it helps with your eco footprint. And if it's raining, you'll actually see, I don't know, I don't want to cancel out of it right now because I'll lose my thing again, but you can actually see water dripping down as well, and if it's raining, that water effect actually becomes faster supposedly, and you actually gain more water when it's raining, which obviously makes sense, which is really good. So yeah, I quite like the idea of that. We're definitely going to be utilising that in the future. Not right away, because we're going to start off industrial, but we will get to it at some point. So here we've got, if I can find room for it, we have a solar panel. Seems like we have two types of solar panels. So these ones can go on the roof, they don't have to, but they can go on the roof, which is really cool. And this one is obviously just to go, I'm assuming that one can't go on the roof. No, that one can just go on the ground. So there are a few different colours. I honestly feel like if you're putting solar panels on, I wouldn't really care about the colour that much. But yeah, it's nice that there is a few different colours. Same with these ones, going to be the same, but obviously these will collect power for you, kind of like the water collectors, it's so that you don't have to. It helps your eco footprint because you don't have to use industrial methods to get it. And then we also have the wind turbine, which is obviously going to do the same thing as these. And I'm assuming it will, 1, spin faster, and 2, collect more energy when it is windy. I would assume so. I'm hoping they thought of that. And then it's different colours as well, which is nice. I would probably just stick to the basic white though. Like maybe go for the white with the colours. I don't know. Maybe it depends on my furniture. But I don't know. To me, a wind turbine should be white. That's just the normal colour of a wind turbine as far as I'm concerned. And then we have a home recycler. Oh, and we do have to keep in mind as well that these do use power. Have I got room for it anywhere? Here. It's getting a little bit crowded here, but that's fine. So you can use, again, you can use bits and pieces, which we will get a bit more into bits and pieces when we start the gameplay, to actually make items. So I don't know how many items there are, but I know you can make things like in one of the trailers you could see a children's dollhouse that was made out of cardboard, so that had been recycled. So items like that. So you can go around checking dumpsters, I think you can go around asking people if they've got anything they don't want, and then you can like kind of recycle those and break them down and use them, turn them into bits and pieces, and then make something out of them, which is really cool. I love that idea. Oh, and then there's another wind turbine which goes on the roof, which is nice. So same thing really, you don't really have to show you or explain it, it's the same thing. And then a power generator, which I'm confused by this because it says industrial, but I would have thought that if you're using, I feel like this should be neutral because it depends how you use it, surely, because I think you should be able to maybe purchase fuel, which would be industrial, because they're probably getting it from like coal factories or where they're producing it like that. And then you should also be able to use the fuel from the insects. But then I guess if you're using the turbines and the solar panels, it would go directly. It would just directly feed into your power, so you haven't got to like do anything. I don't know. We'll have to test it out because this is I find it really confusing. And it's a generator. I don't think it really matters what it looks like, to be honest. But oh, nice colours though. Very nice colours. And this is a water generator. Ah, so this is a more industrial version as well. I wonder if you have to have these now. I wouldn't think so. I just kind of feel like, why would you want these? If you don't have to have them, why would you want them? I guess maybe if you wanted to be industrial, but yeah, this is basically going to be the same thing as that, where it's going to be more of a negative effect. Okay, and then we've got a DIY. Oh, is it actually? Maybe it's just called that. Let's place you over here. Oh, I like this, where it's kind of like a stone pot with a plant in. It's really nice. I like these. Let's look at the colours. Yeah, I like these. Yeah, I like those. And then we got the 3-course meal planter. So it's a big plant. So probably not gonna fit in your house. It's nice though. Very modern again. I like the black one. But yeah, I think that would work a lot better for a community lot, not in someone's house. Okay, so we've got these. Oh, these are bottles with plants in them. So again, going with that recycling theme. I kind of wish it was a proper flower and not just like a leaf thing. Although it kind of looks like rosemary, but I don't think that's what it's supposed to be. And then this huge tree thing. So obviously this would go in like your front garden, not in your house. It is nice. I kind of wish... Do they? No. The flowers don't change. Oh, that one's got a rainbow on. It's got like the drawn designs again. I like that one. I think that'd be cool for like a children's park, where it's almost like they've kind of designed it themselves. And this is like a thing. I don't know what these are called, but it's got like plants going down it. Yeah, I like this. I kind of wish they had more varieties in the plants. The plants were very stagnant, but they're okay. Oh, and then we got this. Oh, this is a window thingy. That's weird. I'm not sure how I feel about these. I assume they're supposed to be fake, but I mean, they don't look. It doesn't look like real grass. I think it's supposed to be fake grass. It looks really strange though. I think I like this plant as well. It's got like lavender, I think, in there. That looks like hay. Looks like there's hay in there as well, and it's again got kind of like a rock pot. And then we got another one of these things, but it's more like a vine rather than a plant, which is nice. I think this would look really good. Can we put it right up against the wall? No. But like, kind of... do something like that, and you could go like all along the wall, or even like kind of create a fence out of it in your garden would be cool. Did it just reset? It did. This is so annoying. Okay. Then we have a mirror. Pretty basic mirror, but it's really nice. I don't know what it is supposed to be around the outside. I don't know if it's supposed to be anything, but it looks really nice. Then we got curtains. I never really use curtains. They look very similar to something we already have as well. The colours are different though. Ooh. I quite like the swatches. Yeah, I quite like the swatches. But the basic colours are very similar to something we already have. And I assume these are just going to be the same, yeah. Yeah, the pattern swatches are nice. This is like another wall decoration thing that you put over a door, I think. Oh my god, this huge one. I don't really use these sort of things, and that is massive. Yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of these sort of things, and I don't use them. Then we got this tray with a drink. I think it's supposed to be like the fizzy juice that you can make, I think. That would make sense. And then it just looks like the tray changes, nothing much. Got another vase. Is it supposed to be made out of logs? I think the plant is made out of logs. Oh, it's made out of sticks. Oh, interesting. It looks kind of weird. I think it would have made more sense to have the plants change colour on this one. I'm not a huge fan of it. The texture of it looks really low quality and bad. I don't like that one. We got a nice bowl. A bowling bowl. A little bit random. It'd be nice if you could put things in it, but you probably can. We can look at the colours, but the colours are nice, but I feel like it's really random. We got a rug. Ooh. Interesting. They're okay. That one is really weird and really strange to me. This is a huge rug. I like the patterns on it though. It's just so big, I don't know where you'd use it. You could size it down. And then it's a little bit more easy to use. Where's the couch? Pick the better couch. So if you size it down, it's a bit better, but I think it should not have been made that big. Should not have been made anywhere near that big. So this is a modern industrial fireplace. Have we got room on this wall? No. Let's go on the other side. Okay, oh, that's really nice. I love how you can, it's like, I think it's behind glass. But it's still, so it's a modern one, I think, in terms of it's electrical powered, but it still has that rustic feel to it. Or maybe you actually put something inside of it there. Because it says working off the grid, and something electrical wouldn't work off the grid. So I think it is supposed to be still powered by fuel. And I love the metallic colours as well. So you've got like coppery colours and a bronzy colour. I like that. I like that a lot. I don't really use the fireplaces though, unfortunately. Oh, this looks strange. It's like, I think it's supposed to be a child's decoration, but I don't see the point in it. It's a poster. I think that's really weird. I think it's really strange. And then you've got these sorts of things that you can use as decorations on the wall. So it's really interesting to use these sometimes to create detailing on the wall instead of, I'm not going to show you the other two because they're just bigger versions, but instead of doing like a wallpaper, you could do like a basic colour and then use those to add detailing to the wall, which is nice. And then we've got these. Wait. Are those made to go on there? Oh my god. Those slot into place. Wait. Is that supposed to... I don't think they're necessarily... That's interesting. So they are supposed to just go on the wall like that, I think. But they can also just slot over those, which is interesting. Let's look at the colour. Are these all going to be the same? Pretty much all the same. I'm not worried about showing you the other wall height versions. Oh, it's just the exterior that changes. A bit disappointing. And then there's this one. So these obviously don't act as like a blockage for anything. You can just put things on top of them, which is weird. That's very strange. Right, I'm hoping the colours of the plants change on this one, but no. At least that one is a lot nicer looking. Like, I think the flowers on this one are really pretty. That one's a little bit meh. I kind of wish they had different colours in that one, but that one's okay. And then we got this. Oh, interesting. It's like... It kind of reminds me of a terrarium, kind of. I quite like that. I like that it's cactus as well. It's a little bit more deserty vibes, which is quite interesting. I quite like that, actually. And then we got this. Why does that... It doesn't stand out very much because it's kind of transparent. The colours are pretty nice, but I just think it's weird. I don't know, I'm not feeling it. It's glass tapestry. It's okay. What's this? Flip side wall. Oh, interesting. So it's one of those walls where there's different coloured things and then you can like flip them over. It would be really interesting to see if these actually spin, but I'm assuming they don't. I'm assuming they don't. They might, but I would assume not. And then you've got different size ones. Another red herring. Okay, this is okay, but I don't really get it. But it's nice, actually. It is okay. I think I prefer the solid colours though. That's the same one. Then you've got this, which has an interesting effect. It's a little bit strange. It's almost like a 3D kind of thing. And you got one that I think is just the opposite way around. Ooh, those are cool. Oh, I like these. Those are nice. I could see that being on some type of building, maybe like a community. Maybe if you did like a community gardens, you could have this somewhere. It would be nice. Oh, I love these with the paintings on the floor. Ooh. A nice landscape, nice beach, a desert. I quite like that one. There's two ones of The Sims, a forest. Yes, I like these. I think that one's my favourite. Then you've got a basket. I don't know if that is utilised as a hamper or whether it's just decoration though. Then you've got a birdhouse. I don't know if this is decoration again or whether it's functional, because we did have a functional birdhouse with one of the stuff packs. Again, it would be really annoying if they brought out something that was a like functional item from another pack, but you know, they're gonna do what they want. This is cool. It's just too much of a problem having plants outside. That's the only issue. With seasons, it's just it's not worth having plants outside as far as I'm concerned, because you have to change them so much, and especially if you're not on long. Like if your seasons are only 7 days, like what's the point? Because like your plants are only gonna have like a couple days to grow. That's ridiculous. But yeah, this is nice. I don't know if I'd ever use it though. What is this? The trouble with plants. I assume this is just decoration again. This is interesting though. Have this in a garden, so it looks like the when you're potting plants and stuff. Yes, quite like that. An archway sign. Oh, that's pretty. That's cool. I like that. Oh, here's that dollhouse I was talking about. So I have a feeling the items that you can craft are within this, which I do think is strange. But yeah, so this is the dollhouse, and it's made out of cardboard, which I think is really, really cool. There are a few different, it's just colours that change. Oh, I think that one's really cute with the snow on top of the tree. I like that. Then we have an activity table. We seem to get quite a few activity tables recently. It's nice. Very nice one. There's a little thing for you to hang stuff on as well. Oh, I like how you've got the outline of where they've been putting paint on the sheet, but then where they've like picked the sheet up and there's nothing below the sheet, you've kind of got that outline here, which is really cool and a really nice touch. Really like that. And then what is this? Is this a light? I think this is a light. It's just like a rock, which is interesting. And then how am I going to show you these? Let's do not Control Alt Delete. bb.move objects on. Here we go. So let's just do put all of those out. Okay, so we got this one, it looks quite industrial. I like how you've got that kind of barred off, that's pretty interesting. It seems very low though, so I think maybe you're supposed to use this with a higher wall height. Because like that's like halfway down the wall. That's one thing I hate with some of the items in this game, is like that one's fine, but these two, although these two are the same, these three are the same, like those two wouldn't really be useful for me because I never use the other wall heights. I always go for the small wall height, but like this one, I would want to. It's just annoying because I feel like it would get in the way. And I guess you wouldn't be able to see it, which should be okay, but I don't know. So this one's interesting as well. Trying to see. I think that might be. It looks like a rope material. It looks like they've used a rope material as the like lampshade, which is interesting. And then this one looks like it's like a sphere with leaves on, which is cool. I kind of wish the pattern actually changed and not just the colour, but that's okay. And then another little like kids light, kind of like the one that stops them having nightmares, but with a leaf on because of that eco lifestyle rather. And then this one, some kind of yellow sphere in the centre. I don't know if that's supposed to represent the sun and then like clouds coming off of it, which is interesting. Looks kind of weird. I feel like maybe they should have done this as a hanging light instead, because it looks kind of weird. And then we've got our last few items. So we have a dumpster, which is pretty self-explanatory. It's a dumpster that you can dumpster dive in there to get bits and pieces. I think if we've got one of the traits, I think you can find food in there. You can woohoo in there. I think you can get flies from them, which you can actually befriend. There's some with graffiti on as well. And then we've got a dresser. Very nice dresser, actually. I quite like it. It's very modern again. Yeah, I quite like this. And then we got another one. Oh. Interesting. A little bit more of an abstract design on it, though. It's okay. I think I prefer this one, though. It's okay. A sticker storage box. Sticker storage. Is that... I might be wrong here. Oh, there are a couple items. Did we miss a couple items? I think we did. Hang on. I don't remember looking at that. I don't remember looking at that. Or that. I don't know why or how we managed to miss some things. I'm just quickly scanning through. I think we've seen everything else. Yes, we've seen everything else. Okay. So I'll get back to that in a second. But you've got this nice plant. I like how it's elevated with the legs. And I really like the actual plant that's in it as well. Yeah, I like that one a lot. And then you've got another rock kind of one that's just got plants coming out of it. I think this one's pretty nice as well. And then you've got it's like a vertical garden with plants on, which is nice. You've got that fake grass again. Oh, and I love the ones where it looks like children have designed them. So you've got drawings on them, like that one's got a flower, that one's got a rainbow, that's more flowers. Yeah, I like those ones a lot as well. And then back to this. Label storage box. What? Hang on. I want to test something. Chest. No. Oh. No, chest. Yeah, one of these will do. Huh, okay, so that one, so if we went, just call it 1. Open, items in 1. So it looks like they may have made it so that things don't share their inventories. So let's just check out the colors. Okay, so it's just different stickers on, which is nice. There's Plumbob. So I don't know if we have much in our inventories. I don't think we have anything on our inventories right now. He has homework. So if we put homework in there, so homework is going to show up in 1, but it's not going to show up in the second one. Is it going to show up in that one? No. So if I was to put, is there anything here that I can actually pick up and drag? Hang on. I think. Let me grab like a ball or something. Do we have a ball? Not a ball pit. No! Oh, for God's sake. Ball. Do we have a ball? A football. I'm assuming this can be placed inside of things. So, Yes, okay, hang on. So if I was to place... Oh, it can't be placed in that. Hang on. It can't be placed in that. Maybe that's just an iffy one. There was like a base game chest, I think. I can't find it. Hang on. Let me go storage. Misc? Yeah, here we go. So we've got like the ornate beauty. So can we put this in there? No. And I just placed it inside of that, which is really unhelpful. So yeah, be careful of that. But it does mean that now we can have unshared inventories in things like that. So I think these are primarily for collectibles though, but I'm assuming with these you can put pretty much anything in them, but that's really helpful because that means I don't have to have my storage mod. These are probably going to be a lot cheaper because how much are these? 65 simoleons instead of, like, that one is 1,000 and that one is 240, so they're a lot cheaper. Obviously they're not going to look as nice because it's literally just a cardboard box with a sticker on it, but it does allow you to have separate inventories, which is really nice. And I like that because I had to have a mod just to do that because it's really frustrating, and then there can be issues with using other mods with stuff like that. But I like that that's actually something we can do now, and hopefully that'll get expanded upon and it'll be made for all chests, and maybe we'll even get more chests in the future that we can do that with. So that's a really nice touch. So now let's clear this wall because we have to look at the buy mode stuff. Okay, so let's start up here on the roof. I don't think there's going to be much new stuff. Might just be this one item. Oh no, there's some. So we got a chimney. I never use chimneys though. It looks nice, very modern again. Nice colours. Yeah, it looks nice. Probably would never use it, unfortunately. So we've obviously looked at that and we've looked at that as well. Then we got windows. Okay, and it's going to keep my thing, which is nice. So we've got this window, which it's kind of open, but it's like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's not completely see-through, which is cool. We'll just look at these colours quickly. The colours are basically going to be the same, so I'm not going to look at all of them. That one actually has a... Well, some of them have patterns on, so that one's got like a tree. That one's got that, I don't know, like a snowflake, I guess. That one's kind of nice, I like that one. Then you've got a basic one that has, oh no, the curtain's on the other side. Just a basic window, a basic bigger window. You've got these, which you can actually put on corners, so it looks like there's like a corner window. And I think it hasn't worked, but that might be because of that being there. I don't think it's supposed to look like that. No, I don't think it's supposed to look like that. I'll have to take a screenshot of that and send it to the devs. Because it's supposed to... I think that's supposed to be like open. So it's like a little bay window. Then you've got these. I probably wouldn't use these because they're very chunky. That's my only thing. I like these sorts of windows. Just basic. I don't like these chunkier windows. Same with these. That one looks like it should be a fish tank. I'll leave that one up. You got this one. Got this one. I think the triangle ones are kind of cool. But like the ones where it's like that, and that one isn't too much like sticking out. But I'm more likely just to use the basic ones. And then let's go for doors. We've looked at those. So we've got this door, which is Again, it's sticking out. It looks really strange to me. I'm not a huge fan of it. You've got a pretty basic door, but the door looks extremely rustic. The handle looks way too low down. Like, that is way too low down. Like, is anybody going to be able to reach that other than a toddler? Doesn't seem safe. That was kind of nice, very modern. And then you've got this one. Again, sticking out a little bit. Not a big fan of it. No, I think those two are okay. The others are a bit meh. And then you got sliding doors. Which, are these the first sliding doors we've had? I can't remember. So we've got humongous ones. So yeah, so obviously that will slide open when you come to it. But yeah, I think these are our first sliding doors. And they all look pretty much the same, so yeah, they look pretty good. I think it's great that these act as like a window as well, because I think it does save money that way. So you haven't got to buy windows as well. But let's get rid of these so I can put the windows on. No, I've looked at windows. What else is there? Oh, we've obviously got ladders now, which you will have seen. I for some reason cannot place them. Oh, it's because we haven't got a proper thing. Is there a fence? Oh, there is. Okay, nice basic fence. Nice colours as well. I think the colours are really nice. Then you've got a fence like this. Ooh. And then I think these are just different sizes. Yeah, different sizes. Okay, so you've got the basic, same wood textures as everything else, I think, but those look really nice. I was actually thinking of using those things that we had on the walls before as like a fence, but actually you've already got a fence very similar to it, so you don't need to do that. And then I'm assuming there's gates? Oh no, there's not. Okay. And then you've got pillars. That looks like a cinder block. Not a huge fan of it. It looks way too bulky. And then that one looks too bulky as well. I prefer the thinner. I prefer with a column that you just have something just at the edge just to kind of break something up or just add a tiny bit of detail. I don't like ones that if I could pick it up. No, let me pick you up. No. Why can't I pick you up? What is that? Why does that have that symbol? I don't know. But like this one, it's extremely chunky. Yeah, I don't like ones like that personally. Is there going to be any new... Let's do this. None of that. No, we won't be getting any of that. I don't expect to be getting anything from here. Oh, we do. We have this. Just a basic concrete. Very nice concrete though. And then a quarry grey, which is a very nice colour as well. I like both of those actually. Very nice colours. And then let's look at these. Okay. So we've got smooth paneling. It looks okay. It does look very smooth and very, very clean. I probably wouldn't use this on an entire house. Maybe on a certain wall. I'm not sure. It kind of, to me, looks like something that you'd have up when you're in the middle of building a house and you haven't quite finished it and like the wall isn't done, and that's kind of what the wall would look like before it's finished. So I'm not a huge fan of it. And then these are similar to something we have already. Oh, I keep forgetting I can't change them like that. Yeah, they're pretty nice. I like that it's got that at the bottom as well, which helps break it up a little bit. And then you've obviously got the version without that, and it's just full on wood paneling. And then from the earth itself, I think this is supposed to look like dirt or like a clay kind of color, kind of design, which is okay. It looks a little weird. Probably won't use it. This is like a brick. And the brick's quite uneven, which is interesting as well, which is quite nice actually. But yeah, I quite like that. What's this? Rusted iron. I feel like maybe if you're going for a specific look, this would be okay, but it's not something I would use a lot. What's this? Plaster style, so this is just very basic. I actually quite like this. This is something I would utilize a lot, because like ones like that where it's just really extremely basic, where you've just got a nice pop of colour and then you've just got plain up above where you can chuck like paintings and shelves. I like that. And the colours are really nice. Like you've got a nice green colour there. Yeah, I like those a lot. And then you've got this, which is supposed to be like the container things that they showed in the trailer, which is really weird when you look at it like this, because when you look at them head on, they look 3D, and they should be 3D theoretically, but obviously because they're not going to be 3D, it looks strange, like moving around like this. I'm not a huge fan of them. And I think if I was going for that vibe and I did want them to live in a kind of storage container thing, then I would use that, but other than that I probably wouldn't use this. But yeah, have we got any floor rings? We do. Oh, interesting. So it's got like hexagons on with different like wood patterns that are going in different directions. That's nice. Quite like it actually. Is this a wood or a carpet? I think it's a wood. And then this, which is really nice, a really nice basic wood. That sometimes I feel like we're lacking in good ones of these, because sometimes they're really, really not great. But this one is very nice. And then you could obviously flip the direction by just rotating it. But yeah, I really like that as well. And then I think that's everything, unless we've got something here. No, I think that's everything. So yeah, I actually liked the majority of it so far. Obviously, we will get to use the majority of the items in the gameplay. But yeah, I think this cast has been really good. There seems to be a lot. I've never done this with a pack, but there seems to be a lot. And even going through, I felt like, whoa, this feels like there's a lot of stuff. So yeah, that's really good. And it felt like there was a lot of casts as well, so that's a really good sign. I'm hoping that doesn't mean that the gameplay is lacking though, that they focused on the build and the casts and then not really focused on the gameplay. But I feel like the gameplay is where they were going by what I understand and how the pack would work. It feels like the gameplay is what they would focus on more, so I'm really looking forward to actually getting into it and seeing what this is going to be like. So I think it's going to be really good and I'm really excited. So in terms of their house, I do have an idea of what I want to do. I want to start off in a very industrial house. I think a bit of a rundown house that does have some issues that they have to sort out as well, which will kind of stall their eco-footprint production or rejuvenation. So I'm thinking there's going to be things that are broken. There's going to be maybe damages to the property, maybe even, I'm trying to think of, I built a rags to riches house once and I wanted to do a similar idea to this, where it had like, there was literally like missing walls and missing fences, there was like cracked windows, there was things that were broken, the bedroom was literally infested by spiders. So I think I want to do things like that, so there's obstacles that they have to overcome before they can. It's not just like they're gonna like be earning money straight away and they're gonna be able to just build up. And I also didn't want them to just have a really basic or no house. And I obviously don't want to start them in a greenhouse, because then where's the point in that? So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my 2 overviews and the cast, and I hope you'll also enjoy the build, which will be coming soon. And I can't wait to get into the gameplay. So we are possibly going to be, I don't know how long this series will go on for, but we might need names for children in the future. I kind of think I want them to have another child. So if you have any name suggestions, not necessarily just for this challenge, but for any Sims challenges, so Island of Midnight Sun, I need children, Badge Challenge, I need children as well. So if you have any name suggestions, leave them in the comments. And I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.